What it do? Crispy crew. Good lord. I'm on my 15 at work, so I'm gonna make this incredibly short, but got about 10 minutes, less than that. But essentially though, we hear a lot about the aspect of brain rot. So then that begs the question, what would be considered brain nourishment? Now this might seem like a very obvious answer to a lot of the people who may be watching the video, but just hear me out for like a split second. Right? Whenever we talk about brain rot, it's usually along the lines of like, oh yeah, skibbity toilet 6-7. Yo, that I actually want to die doing that for this video. But no, whenever we see any of that nature, that's what we're referring to, right? But niggas never want to say what actual brain nourishment is. Now, I wasn't originally going to talk about this because I don't like talking about this man on my channel, but unfortunately, because it's still a very prevalent talking point, I think it's actually appropriate to at least bring up here, is that Kai Cenat is an example of what, even though it's performative and whatever joke you want to make there, what Kai Cenat's doing currently with his rebrand is kind of what happens when you're shifting from brain rot to quote-unquote brain nourishment. And what I mean by that is that a lot of people don't understand that, like, okay, actually taking the time to read a book, actually taking the time to watch a longer form video, not some random minute TikTok or even 30-second TikTok or Instagram reel, because I'm not using TikTok anymore because of the privacy settings that they're doing. And you're probably wondering, yo, every social media platform does that exact same thing. Why are you singling out TikTok? Well, TikTok's the only one, from my knowledge, that's shipping that information off to the DHS. I personally. And on top of that, I seen some shit where they was talking about any signs of you being mentally ill or physically ill will be noted and recorded. Mind you, that nigga Trump just said he's trying to get asylum back up and running. Do you think I'm a dummy? No. They sell it to America. Now they're all of a sudden trying to record it for mentally ill. I'm on to you. Besides the point, speaking of mentally ill, the aspect of reading books, writing journals, writing in general, I don't think people understand the importance of actually writing something. I don't care if you're writing a journal, your diary, a summary of a book you just read, a summary of a movie you just watched, something of that nature. People can't even sit through 22-minute episodes of TV. I ain't even gonna sit here and cap. I'm gonna be honest, my attention span was cooked too, because I can't even sit through an episode of TV or like a full movie, I think it's important that that we acknowledge this, but not just make a bunch of jokes about it, but actually like figure out how to combat it, which if for you all that means is just watching a full movie without picking up your phone, or writing a full page of an essay without multitasking in any shape or form, or reading 10 pages of a book every day, or timing yourself. That's the only reason I won't get on Kai Cenat's ass publicly, because I can make all the jokes in the world, but at the end of the day though, the thing is with Kai Cenat is that, yeah, he's being performative, yeah, he's doing this, that, and the third, but at the very minimum, he has influence. That's what people kind of forget. He has influence. And if he can get kids to read, then fuck it. Let him get kids to read, even if he's not reading it himself. Because if the kids continue clowning him the way that the adults are clowning him on the internet, then nothing's actually going to get done. And all that's going to happen is that people are going to be like, yo, what you can call it, all these kids don't know how to read. They're brain rotted, this, then, the third. And the second someone who was brain rotted tries to get away from that, all of a sudden we try to like punch down on them, even if it's just jokes. Because a lot of the time, I know not a lot of people actually care that it's just jokes, but I think there needs to be a little bit of it, like at least a little bit of a genuine conversation, because we know it's performative, we know it's a rebrand and all that, we know that it's performative and all that, but there at least needs to be some type of encouragement of the actual aspect of going to read books and shit. Now, mind you, he's just reading self-help books and all that. But at the end of the day, like, reading a book is reading a book. Matter of fact, Deontay Kyle said it the best. Literacy is basically The pathway to liberation. Matter of fact, I don't want to butcher what he said. I'm just gonna put the clip right here.
That you have weaknesses in, and being and having the humility to put those things out there is extremely brave and courageous. And literacy is a pathway to liberation. They didn't want us to read when we was enslaved. Now you can't pay a nigga to read.
Yeah, like shout out to Deontay Kyle on the Grits and Eggs podcast. I like watching that from time to time. I think that he had a really fair point. And honestly, I agree. We need to be sure we are encouraging people to read. Even if you're just reading the manga. Fuck it. Even just relating it to the stuff that I talk about on my channel. Read the lyrics of the songs you listen to. Read the manga that you're actually trying to talk about. Read the books. Read the light novels. Read something, nigga. Read. I don't care if you're just reading news articles. That's better than nothing. I don't care if it's a news article, a manga, what's other shit that you could just read that just happens to be about it? Read the back of a cereal box, nigga. That's the point. All I'm saying is, whatchamacallit, it's okay to read. It's okay to get actual brain nourishment. But in order to be in the actual anti-brain rot club, for lack of better terms, whenever someone gets to reading, even if it's performative, just be sure to actually encourage them. Because if you are a performative reader, eventually that will lead to being an actual reader. I remember my homeboy was telling me that you can only joke about something for so long before you actually start to believe it. And I believe this applies here as well. Especially if you have influence. Like, if Kai Snap blew up with all these videos of him looking up words and shit, there's going to be a handful of people clowning him, but the other handful are going to be like, maybe if I don't know what a word means, I should look it up too. I feel like that's not ridiculous. So, I don't know. This wasn't going to be a crazy edited, planned video or anything like that. Just wanted to get my thoughts off because I had a random thought about videos. I mean, I had a random thought, but I genuinely cannot wait till I get home to record this. So I decided to record it on my 15-minute break, and here we are. So, if you like this video, like the video, please. Subscribe. We're so close to 500. No, we're not. We're so close to 500 subscribers. We're about at 350. Low-key trying to see if I can get 400 by the end of February. I know I need to spam more YouTube shorts, but I digress. I hate adding to the machine of the brain rot, I guess, for lack of better terms, but I want my message to be brought out to people, even if it's just like me saying, read a book. I don't know. That being said, please subscribe. I stream on Twitch sometimes. I promise I'll be more consistent to the folks who actually do care about my Twitch streams who already subscribe to me. I promise I'll be more consistent. I'm still trying to find a schedule that works the best for me. In the meantime, y'all be sure to hit that follow on that. And y'all have a good day. I have videos planned with J. Cole's album that coming up, so look out for that. But I also have a lot of stuff planned for Black History Month. So I think I might want to end the video off on this in the J. Cole video and Black History Month. I have a couple of different planned videos, just a little fun shit, you know, because I like doing stuff for Black History. So that being said, look out for that, please. And if somehow, some way, I'm able to get hyped, I don't know if you guys can hype the video, but if y'all can hype the video, please hype the video, please, because that would actually be helpful. I know this sounds like a whole lot of begging, but I just want to test something out. With the next few videos that I make on here, a lot of it is going to be me putting a bunch of call to action to see if people actually do it. Because a lot of people watch my videos, but they don't engage with it. So I'm curious. So I'm just gonna see if it works. I see a lot of other YouTubers who do it, and it happens to work. So I'm just see if it works for me too. So that's what it's gonna be.